Today is September 13th, and as usual, I'll take a look at the new items on Halo Infinite Store and determining whether or not they're worth your money. So how's it going, Magpies? I'm Magpie Leon, and let's jump straight in. But as usual, I need to talk about this week's Ultimate Reward before we talk about what's in the shop. This week, players can earn themselves the Parasite Core Visor that will be unlocked for every core. It's this bright yellow visor with some pretty unique pattern. Overall, I think it's a decent Ultimate Reward. I don't know whether or not I will grind for this one, just because, although I like it, I don't know if it's a visor I would use. Either way though, I think it's a solid Ultimate Reward, and one that I can see a lot of players wanting. Anyway, we've got another pretty decent week on the shop. We have 4 bundles, or well, 4 new things at least. So there's no repeats this week. We'll start off with the cheapest item, which is the Doge Weapon Charm. This is probably going to be extremely popular. It's pretty straightforward. It's a weapon charm of the Doge meme. For 200 credits, I mean, I still think it should only be 100, but this will probably be one that a lot of people buy regardless, just for the pure funsies. Moving on, we have the Beyond the Burrow Epic Mythic Effect set. This is a similar effect to the kill effect you get in the Yappening event. It's got that green and purple smoke. I think it's pretty decent, and for 300 credits, honestly, this isn't too bad. A lot of the effect sets or kill effects or whatever else usually cost 500, and I think 300 is a much fairer price. For this, I understand why people would want to buy this, and I think it is a decent effect set overall. The next bundle we have is the Banana Bombshell one. This is the first actual bundle we're talking about this week, and it is just vehicle coatings. You get 7 items, every single one of these being the Banana Bombshell vehicle coating. You get it for every single vehicle: the Warthog, the Rocket-Hog, the Razorback, the Mongoose, the Gungoose, the Wasp, and the Scorpion. This one is decent. I mean, 500 is a fine price considering what you get. I do think 300 would be a bit better. Obviously, lower is always going to seem better, but I just think with vehicle coatings, something that not necessarily loads of people would ever actually see in game, I don't think they should cost as much as some of the other stuff, but I do think these are decent enough coatings. They're quite bright and vibrant, but they don't feel stupid, if that makes sense. It's not a terrible bundle, I just don't see this one being too popular, considering, again, these are vehicle coatings. Most people don't tend to buy these ones. Anyway, the final bundle this week is definitely probably the most popular thing here, and that is the Mystic Marlin bundle. This gives you the Marlin T-Bucket's legendary armor effect, which is the bunny ears. You already know these are going to be very popular with a lot of people. And they are an armor effect, which means you can use them on any core, unlike the cat ears. But it also means you can pair them up with the cat ears, creating something truly horrifying. We also have the Mystic Meringue coating. I'm not a huge fan of the coloration on this one. I don't think the colours are bad, it's more so the overall design of it. The asymmetrical knees really sort of throw me off, and I'm not a huge fan of how it looks. It's not a bad coating, it reminds you of sort of like cotton candy or ice cream, which is clearly the intention here. And then you also get the special delivery nameplate. You also get this as an emblem for your vehicles, weapons, and armor. This is another grenade one. There is so many of these, they're honestly just really getting boring. They're just too similar to one another to like find interesting. For 800, I think that's a pretty predictable price. I don't know whether or not I'd say that's worth it. It's cheaper than what the cat ears were, but you also don't really get as much as you did with that. The armor effect, like I said, can be used with every core, and I definitely see it being a pretty popular one. I'm not a huge fan of the armor coating, but I could see a lot of players liking this too. I wouldn't say it's worth 800, but I guess it is. But I guess it really is down to your personal preference on whether or not you think you will use these items. Anyway, that is everything on the shop this week. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new here. Let me know what you think of the shop down in the comments, and I'll catch you all in the next one.